Good morning. So we're still in the hot sunshine. It'll be like this probably all the way through the end of August. But hey, we're excited. Today is going to be a great day. Today we're going to be on location at Fadi's, the Mediterranean restaurant I was telling you guys about. And so when we're there, we actually talk to the owner, who will have somebody basically guiding us through all the different dishes that they have there. So we're looking forward to that. I want to definitely show you guys everything, and then basically I'll get me a plate myself and show you guys what I eat on a daily. I do kind of basically eat the same thing. I like their spinach, the fruit, and different things that they have there. So we'll get you guys hooked up with that, and you guys will get to enjoy that today. So that'll be pretty cool. And so we'll have the videographer there for that. So it's going to be recorded very well. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is that basically I'm giving you guys not a diet. I don't want you to look at it like you're on a diet. I want you to know that you need to live like this from now on. And so definitely in times you're going to switch off sometimes, and we'll mess up, and we'll have situations, maybe you have to go to a wedding or different things that are happening in your life. So we understand that part. So we can't always stick to our what we're eating. But I don't want to call it a diet. Not that it's not a diet. Like, no matter what you eat, even if you eat cheeseburgers every day, that's a diet. Because diet is considered whatever you eat every day. But I don't want to consider it as a diet as in like the paleo, the keto, or anything like that. But we're going to just call it daily living. Karl Kirk daily living meals. So again, what does that consist of? This is what it consists of. It consists of the first 7 days of every month. You only eat once a day. Full-blown meal, the appetizer, entree, dessert, soup or salad. One day out of the one meal for those first 7 days. What it's doing is this is cycling your body. Your body is getting used to being able to digest a lot of the food that you ate for the rest of the month. And it's going to create your healthy body. So that's what we do for the first 7 days. So what do we do after the first 7 days? On that day 8, on the 8th day, what you want to do is begin on that 8th day. Well, it depends on what day it is. So if it's a weekend, of course, you can eat one meal of your choice. Not the appetizers and all of that, just one meal. So the appetizers and all of that are only saved for your first 7 days. But on that day, you can eat one meal, whatever you like, on Saturday and Sunday. So depending on what the 8th lands on, you can eat whatever is in our living plan. So what we do after that is, once we finish, let's say the 8th is on a Saturday. If we want to eat anything extra, we eat in fruit and vegetables only. If whatever our meal is going to be for that day, we eat whatever our meal we want to eat, and that's it. And remember, if we get hungry again on that day, we eat in vegetables and fruits. So then the next day, let's say Sunday is the 9th, we'll repeat. Eat any fruit and vegetables you like, but the only thing you can eat outside of that is one meal that you want. Again, we probably shouldn't be gaining more than probably 1.5 pounds. If you're doing more than 1.5 pounds, that means you're eating too much on those one-off meals on Saturday and Sunday. So we can't be ridiculous with it. You can't go eat 50 wings That's eat what would be a normal meal, you know, for those one-offs. So then, let's say the 10th would be Monday. Monday, you back to our vegetables and our fruits. And basically, again, you can drink what you want to, but let it be 0 calorie. And if it's a Diet Coke or even any type of zero, those zero drinks are, be careful with those. I mean, Gatorade probably fine, but if it's a soda, just one a day. And preferably, you probably want to eat it whatever your biggest meal is going to be, because I think that'll help you carry it better. But with this, I'm estimating if you're a male, you should be losing 5 to 7 pounds. If you're a female, you probably should be losing anywhere from 4 to 6 pounds. Because for women, it's a little bit more challenging to lose weight sometimes than men. I don't know why. You might have to take that up with God, because I do not have the answer for that one. But basically, that is Karl Kirk Living will meal plan for you. And if you keep that up, it'll do good. So I was telling you guys about December, so I'll go ahead and tell you about December. We'll have a challenge, but in December, for the first 21 days of December, I guess we should do stuff for Thanksgiving too, because I know you have to overeat in Thanksgiving, but I don't have anything for November. But I have something for December. So for December, what we'll do is the first 21 days, we're gonna eat nothing, no sugar, no salt, nothing but vegetables, nuts, and fruit for 21 days straight. So our body is just gonna cleanse itself. Man, when you see how your skin is gonna look, things are just gonna change. And even for me, like I said, even now with the Karl Kirk for Living meal plan that I'm on now, I'm starting to see my face, my body, everything, just the skin looks fresher, newer, look different than from when I'm just basically having to eat whatever I gotta eat. Again, I know that we have, people are working, and I know we have kids, and I know when you cook for your kids, that can be a challenge. But what you're gonna have to really do, to be honest with you, is that we need to start feeding our children better. We look at our children and we see that maybe sometimes they're not healthy, and we want to blame it on so many other things. I know that we fast, it's quicker to run by McDonald's than to go home and cook something, and I get that. But if it's possible, we have to figure out some healthy alternatives. If you don't put chips and cookies in your house, the children can't eat the chips and cookies unless they got a job. And if you got a job, you're doing good. You're raising your children well. But if they don't have a job, they eat grapes, they eat apples, they eat bananas. Why? Because you want your child to be healthy, and we need to cut off all of this diabetes and all of this stuff. It's up to us. And it's not gonna happen overnight, and I get that, but it gotta be intentional every day of your life. And if the kid's gonna complain in the beginning, but what'll happen is that once they start to feel better and feel like healthy and feel better about themselves, and sickness is a lot less, it'll all make sense. But in the beginning, yeah, they're gonna give you some kickback, some flack, and complain, and maybe they complain to your parents, to their grandparents. But in the end, it's gonna be healthier. The kids are gonna do better in school and everything else because they're healthier. And then they'll do better in sports if your children are in any sports. But you gotta make the change, because you having them change will help you to change. Most of the time we eat bad because of our children. Our children, we feel like we gotta feed them whatever they want. We talk about they picky eaters, that's fine. But you're gonna pick a fruit. You can be picky, but you're gonna pick a fruit on a vegetable that you like. And we can get the fruit and vegetable you like, but you're not gonna pick to destroy your body. We let our children pick some things, but not everything. And we have to just step up and make those changes. And like I said, we have to just find out things that work and kind of experiment. One thing I did see that even I like. If you guys want to try like a yogurt with no sugar added to it, and then just have them add like little things to it. So for the kids, maybe you buy them some sprinkles and stuff like that. So that's some one-offs. But even if you do, you can do interesting things with fruit. Make a fruit salad. There's just opportunities you can do. Now, if you find something, canned fruit, and you need to do canned fruit for right now for the kids, at least it's kind of getting them open to it, and it's kind of opening up the door for them to basically do that. So what you can do is just look at other opportunities to give your children fruit and vegetables. But what you do not want to do is keep your children eating junk and you eating that, because what eventually happen is you'll be like, hey, let me have this. Or even I was with a friend of mine, and she was basically on her fast and not eating at that time, and her child just kept coming and offering her junk food. And I don't think he was doing it out of spite. He was just trying to be nice to his mom. But what I found out is that you can't just do that. You have to kind of look at other things. You have to make sure that you find alternatives to the foods that we normally feed our children. We have to cut out the Burger Kings and the McDonald's, unless it's Saturday or Sunday. And they'll learn too, and they'll even more appreciate. They'll appreciate more what you go out and get them from McDonald's and Burger King if you do it sparingly like that. But they have to eat basically a similar meal, because if they don't, then it's going to be a problem both ways. So we have to make those changes. I'm going to add some music. I had a 3-hour video created to put on YouTube. And if you guys want to and you care for that music, if not, I understand too. Everybody got their own genres that they like listening to. But I do have a 3-hour one that I'm adding, and I'll probably add a new one every month. So that way, if you guys are interested in while you're doing your hourly walk, you can just listen to that music. Additionally, I'll continue adding basically my choice of Audible books that I'm reading that you like, and if not too, if you guys want to put in the comment section any Audible books that you've read that you're excited about, then we can also pass that on to other subscribers. Also, guys, do subscribe, do hit like. Basically, we want to keep this content coming to you guys. I want to try to do this every morning, and I believe I can. I don't think it's an excuse not to. And in that way, you guys have new motivation every day to get out there and do your walk, do your 1-hour walk. And like I said, eventually we'll be doing our workouts. Once we finish our workouts, we'll be putting those on for you guys also. And then also we'll be visiting different restaurants that will allow you to actually eat those different healthy meals. So we want you guys to just kind of stick with everything, and we will create content that you guys be able to use and kind of work with. So just a recap of today. We do have to get our children eating the same thing that we're eating. Not the exact same thing, but we have to do better with our kids. Because if our kids are eating just anything, it creates a problem for us. Secondly, remember to, and I'll post this on for you guys too, on the website, so that you guys can remember what the meal plan is. But remember, it's not just a diet. It's something that we need to live by, so that we constantly circulate in our body, creating balance in our body. We love food, but we want to have it be a gift to us and not a curse. So we don't want food to create disease in us. So that's why we're going to do these different meal plans that will help us make it through. And then we'll do that big digest in December for those first 21 days. Again, if you mess up, it's okay. We'll get back on the horse. But like I said, I'm excited today. We're gonna do our first restaurant, and I'm gonna definitely post that as soon as we can. Take care. Be good.